Welcome to episode 5 of the Hardcore Iron Man, and it has been a while. It's been a real while, and do you know why? Because we have managed to get ourselves 90 rune crafting while we've been away, and it was one hell of a grind. I think I went from 70 to 90 in about 7 days. I put some serious hours in, so now we can carry on with the rest of the Iron Man progress. So as I was just saying, we have just got ourselves 90 rune crafting. It was just bloody awful, but at least it was semi-AFK. But the reason why we did this is for the Greater Runic Staff, which is a tier 75 magic weapon. And it's probably up there with the most popular Iron Man weapon at this level. And I've also unlocked ports because I'm 90, which is great. But I just need to get 75 magic and I'll be able to use this, which is awesome. So that is kind of the goal for this episode, is 75 magic. Start ports, and we've also just got to now get on the grind again of quests, because we're level 820 but a lot of skills are still very low, so quests are still very good to do, and it's just about getting all the stats up again really. And in terms of goals, like I said, I think the long-term goal was Plague's End. I'd love to be able to start killing some harder enemies and getting some better armor, bossing ASAP, but they're all in the long term. We've basically just got to focus on getting that total level up to start with. So one thing I have neglected on my time away is my dailies. I haven't been on to do them, so we've got 5 to do, and I want to be making sure I do these every single day. Plus, I've just missed a Guffix cache. We'll have to wait another hour and we'll do that. But dailies like this are my challenges I want to do. So we're at the Gnome Stronghold, and we only have to do 9 laps, so that is what we're going to do. We have just finished our agility, so let's go and turn in the challenge and see what we get. 2000 XP, so... oh, we gained 2 levels from that. That's pretty damn sick. I like them. I think what we're going to do now is, I basically only have 16k left, and I haven't bought an extra life yet, plus I need Mystic Armor. So we need money making methods basically, and the way we were doing it earlier was killing cockroaches or something, or carapace. Carapace, that was it. So we are going to go to the carapaces now with 63 nature runes and see how much money we can make. Hopefully, I don't think it's enough just the 63 nature runes, but if we can get some rune drops as well, because I know they drop rune longswords, we'll be able to get enough for Mystic or a second life. And I think I'm going to go for second life, because if I do die, I think I will stop Hardcore Iron Man and just turn into an Iron Man. But I want to make sure I keep this account as an Iron Man. I don't want to put in the work and then just be locked out of it, because that would seriously suck. Oh, they are called cockroaches. They just drop carapace armor. Right, so we're here anyway. We're on 16k, 63 nature runes to get to before we need to make some more. Let's see what loot we can get. That is exactly what we were after. The rune square shield. So that is going to make us some nice money. There we go, an extra 23k. And as you can see, we literally only used... did we start on 63? I think we did. We've used 11 nature runes and like 50k profit already, which is sick. This is a decent drop. We just got the rune scimitar, so we're not going to alch this. We're going to keep this for when we do train some more melee. It was a good job that we didn't alch that rune skimmy, because we don't have one in the bank. So that's our first rune weapon, which is pretty nice. And we've just got the rune square shield to alch and the last piece of the armor, and that's nature runes gone. So we're on 225k, so we've made over 200k, and I think we spent about 10k on runes as well. So that's some really decent money for the Iron Man. Got a bit of crafting XP as well. But now we can buy Mystic Armor and an extra life, I think. Hope, anyway. Or else this was all for nothing. We've had a bit of a, how would I put it, a triple failure. So I thought Mystic was 100k for the whole set. I have no idea why. 120k just for the bloody top. I also can't wear the top because you need to have completed Dragon Slayer to wear it. And I also can't buy, it's a divine coin I think that gives me an extra life, because you need 1,000 total level. So literally I've got 200k in the inventory, but nothing really to spend it on. So we are going to buy ourselves some Mystic that we can afford, and possibly work and possibly work towards the Mystic Robe top, but that's quite a way away to get Dragon Slayer done. I've completely bollocks this up basically. So we're going to do some other training. Obviously Slayer we could probably do is get into 50. Magic obviously to 75, but that's a bit time consuming. I might train Hunter for a bit, see how that goes. And there's some quite easy levels in range and smithing as well. So we shall see. So I've just decided to change myself back to a man because I had to change myself to a woman for a quest. Kept on forgetting to do it, and I thought, while I've got a second, I will change over. And how good does this weapon look, man? It's possibly one of the nicest weapons on the game. But I've decided as well, I'm going to go for that 1,000 total level first, instead of going for more money making. And the way I'm going to do it, I'm going to aim to get these last 177 levels all through questing. How long that's going to take and whether I'll actually do it, I don't know. But I've got a guide on the quest to follow, and hopefully it does some skills like smithing. Actually, yeah, smithing a knight's sword is 29 smithing. So it's already 29 levels out of the way. And if we can target maybe some fletching, construction, hunter, and summoning quests, who knows, we could level up pretty darn fast. Not the best reward there are for quests, but it took about 5 minutes to do. But that is the quest complete, so on to the next. So this should be the end of the murder mystery quest, hopefully. And it is, and we got 1,406 crafting XP, 2k coins, and 3 more quest points, and we're on to the next quest. Restless Ghost complete, that took about 2 minutes, 125 pro XP, and some ancient bones, which might give it a little bit more pro XP. Yes, they do. That is a Shadow over Ashdale completed, and that was by far my favourite quest I think I've ever done, really. It was short, it was enjoyable, the boss fight at the end was good. That was a good time. There we go, that's the Knight's Sword completed. We get 12k smithing XP, and that gets us to, I believe, level 29 without training the skill once, which is awesome. Total level 850, so 148 levels to go. Whether we'll get that all through questing, I'm not sure, but we'll give it a go. This should be the fight arena completed, hopefully. Yeah, and we get 12k attack XP and 2,000 thieving XP, which is pretty damn good. So attack levels up, I think 2 levels there, and thieving we get to 18, which is awesome. We're at 861 total level. I've only just realised when I changed back to a man, it gave me this, quite frankly, amazing mullet and moustache. I'm loving it. But I've basically decided to come and do some dungeoneering because there's just so many useful stuff for Iron Man. You got your Charming Imp, your Bone Crusher, 85 for Frost Dragons, which is where I plan on training most of my melee. The necklaces, it's an endless list, plus I get XP from other skills in here. So it's going to be taking a bit of a while being solo, but I think I'm going to enjoy it, and we're going to level up a lot of other skills as well. So let's have a look at total level now. It's 861, and let's do a load of dungeoneering and see what we can get. Right, okay, so we have just finished a bit of a dungeoneering grind. We got 50 dungeoneering. It took a while, and I can't tell if I like this skill or not. There's times where it's fun, and then there's times where you get puzzles like the ferrets, and oh my god, it is so annoying, and it feels so much slower doing it solo. I really don't know. It is a mini game, it isn't a skill, but what can you do? We've got to train it. There's a lot of bonuses to training it, but we got it to level 50, which was my aim for the first session. So we just grinded 50 out. We gained 7 other levels as well, but there's a few here and there. The biggest level gain was Herblore. We gained 3 levels, which is good. Farming, I think we gained a level. Prayer, possibly, but 50 dungeoneering is okay, and we only got 10k dungeoneering tokens, which isn't a huge amount. But if we were to keep going, we'd get more and more, and we'd soon be getting the Amulet of Zealots for Slayer, and Charming Imp is one of the first things I want to get. Charming Imp and Bone Crusher, because they're going to help so much. But what I'm doing is, at the start of the episode, I'm sure you remember, I said I wanted to get 75 magic. We're currently 67. So I'm going to do some prep for the next episode, which is essentially just AFK fish a ton of lobster, get that fishing level up. Because the sooner we get to 76 and can get shark, the better. Because an inventory of lobster is crap. Even monkfish or swordfish would be better. So we've got to get that up. So I thought, might as well. It's fairly AFK. It can do other stuff. And we can prep for the next episode where we will start off straight away going for Slayer. And Slayer is my favourite skill to train by far. So that isn't going to feel like a grind at all. And we'll hopefully get a lot of seed and herb drops for farming, which we can then develop our farming with. because I don't know if you know, it's quite hard actually to get tree seeds on an Iron Man. It really does suck, especially the lower levels. So I'm going to have to level up the first bit purely through herb runs, but it is what it is. Anyway, thank you very, very much for watching, and I will see you guys on Friday, I'm going to say. Bye.